Let's look at the problem of shading the set A union B prime plus intersection C. And we begin, and we just lost focus. Let's see if we can get that back. Give it something to look at. Okay. Now we can begin by simply sketching a diagram, Venn diagram, with three circles representing the sets A, B, and C. Now we want to intersect C, which is of course everything inside this circle, with the set A union B prime. Now let's see what that set A union B prime would look like. A union B is what we get if we lump the sets A and B together. So I'm going to use this shading to indicate A union B, where these lines appear in every region of A, this region, this region, this region, and this region, and every union of B, all four regions in B. Of course, some of those regions overlap. So that A union B is going to be indicated by this backward, up and to the left shading of lines. Now where's A union B prime? Well, that means the complement of A union B. So that's everything that we didn't shade. That's everything in the universe that wasn't shaded. So let's go ahead and use an opposite direction to shade A union B prime, being careful that the shading enters every one of these regions, so that A union B prime will consist of everything with this shading. So we see that we've actually divided the entire universe here into two sets, A union B and A union B prime. Now we want to intersect A union B prime with C. Now we see that the set C is right here, and some people like to see that shaded. I have reservations about whether that's a good idea, but I'm going to go with the idea. Okay, so the set C I'm going to shade with vertical lines, just to indicate where the set C is. So C will be the set shaded by vertical lines. Now we want to intersect A union B prime with C. A union B prime being the set shaded up and to the right, and C being the set that's shaded vertically. The intersection consists of where the two sets intersect, where the parts that are common to both sets. So that we have to look where the set C with the vertical shading meets the set A union B prime with this diagonal shading up and to the right. And we see that the region where that happens is right here. This region. Not this region bounded here, because it doesn't have the up and to the right shading. Not this region or this region. Neither one of them has the up and to the right shading, because of course both of those are members, are subsets of the set A union B. So the only part that's going to end up being shaded for the intersection of A union B prime with C will be this set here. So let's go ahead and shade that. Excuse me, I had to step across the room and pick up my pens, ready to start shading this, and I reached for a pen and didn't have one. So that's going to be this region right in here, and I'm just going to indicate that region by scribbling in red. And that will be the set A union B prime intersection C.